We are meeting here as the diplomatic mission of the Ambassador of Japan to the Czech Republic, Mr. Hideo Suzuki, comes to its completion. During his term in Prague, the relations between Czechia and Japan have witnessed a significant progress. As you may know, I have just come back from my visit to Japan. I had a very useful meeting with my counterpart, Madame Yoko Kamikawa. I had a host of other high-level meetings, and I had the opportunity to make a speech at the Sasakawa Peace Foundation, and last but not least, I paid a visit to Expo 2025 World Exhibition site. All these occasions testifies to the quality of Czech-Japanese partnerships and help me to state with confidence that our bilateral relations are excellent. It is well known that Japan has for decades belonged among top 5 investors, actually second one currently, and largest employers in Czechia. Both countries have worked relentlessly to deepen and expand their cooperation into new areas. And as one of the most recent tangible results, I could mention the conclusion of the aviation services agreement, which was signed during the visit of Japan I have just mentioned. I trust that the direct flight between Prague and Tokyo will be established when conditions became favorable. I would like to emphasize that Czechia and Japan partnership go beyond strictly bilateral dimension. We are also like-minded partners on many issues of global importance, not least on Russian aggression against Ukraine or Chinese expansionism. It's not a coincidence that the Czech government explicitly named Japan as one of our key partners in the Indo-Pacific region. Both countries reconfirmed their strategic partnership when they signed in 2021 the Action Plan for Cooperation between the Czech Republic and Japan for period 2021-25. Czechia has on several occasions revealed an ambition to significantly reinforce collaboration in the field of security and defense, and I believe it's safe to say that solid foundation on which this collaboration will continue to be built were laid during Ambassador's term in Prague. Mr. Ambassador, our cooperation goes back to times before I became the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and I must say that I have always valued it immensely. I believe that you have played an important role in strengthening the Czech-Japanese relations through your active engagement in recognition of your many contributions. I have decided to award to you the Distinguished Contribution to Diplomacy Medal. Thank you, Ambassador, for your active engagement, and I'm confident that there is still room for mutual enrichment we can explore. Therefore, I wish you all the best while hoping you will continue to inspire and encourage the Czech-Japanese ties also in your new position. So, you will be always welcome in Czechia, where you have made so many friends.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. Your words are so moving, and I very humbly receive and very honored to receive this Medal of Merit. And I would say that at least half of this medal belongs to Atsuko, my wife. She has supported me all along the 3.5 years, and she was also president of the Diplomatic Spouse Associations during the pandemic time. It was not easy. Conditions were not met, very few support, but she still made it, and the charity concert at Troja Castle and contributed millions to Czech charity. So, but this medal is in metal, so I cannot split it in two, so I receive the entirety of her behalf. Thank you very much again. But of course, this medal is, if there is any achievement that I could make, it was thanks to you, Mr. Minister, of course, but your colleagues and close friends of mine that of the foreign ministry. Mr. Minister, you reminded me that the action plan between Japan and Czechia is for 2021 and 2025. So it's going to end in next year, in fact. So we have to come up with new vision, new roadmap, or new strategic partnership, and I think your visit has laid the foundation for this new chapter of Czech-Japan relations. So we are going to follow up, but I think thanks to your visit, our partnership has deepened in substance, and because Czechia is leading the European policies and pointing out directions over the horizon where we should be heading to. So I think the opportunities are there, so I'm sure that my successor will have the pleasure to really go forward and build even more stronger bilateral relations. Mr. Minister, I recall Karel Čapek. Karel Čapek's Gardener's Year, very famous book, in which he says that to have a beautiful garden, you just don't plant, but you every day you had to give water, you had to give feeding, etc. if you want to maintain it. I think it's the same for the Japan-Czech relations. We have to really keep and to cherish, to do everything, to love it, and so forth. And here I gathered these gardeners. And if you allow me, let me introduce very quickly these gardeners of Japan-Czech relations. So, the Japanese Association in Prague or in Czechia, by Mr. Yamada, Vice President, 2,500 Japanese living in Czechia, and Mr. Okamoto is representing the Japanese business here in Czechia, being 280 companies all over the Czech Republic. Madame Dragova, she was really supporting Japan in the difficult time with the Fukushima or the Alps treated water things. Thank you very much for your support, and we are going to work together for the working group of the Ukraine nuclear safety. And Ms. Drara-san is representing the Czech-Japanese Association, which is doing, if not every week, at least every month, a cultural event for Japanese culture-related events. And the next one is the Cherry Blossom Festival in Hans Palska Garden. And she is personally a very good Japanese sweets maker. You should try it. Finda-san is the organizer of the Young Prague Festival, the International Music Festival. You kindly participated in one of the concerts, and this is really the basis of cultural exchange between the two countries. Martin, you are my first interviewer and my last interviewer. His dedication to Indo-Pacific is really authentic. Really, thank you very much. Dr. Sikora, he is the icon of Japan studies in Czechia. And I think that he also really literally do the English by doing some very important interpretation of important meanings. Thank you very much for your contribution. Andrzej Stoszka, of course, I don't need to introduce you. You spent 2 weeks with him, so I will not go too far, but really, he is a great worker. Thank you. Madam Helova is the president of the Alumni Association of the Czech students who have studied in Japan, and she is organizing every year the alumni meeting. She is really the architect of the people to exchange between the two countries. So these are the gamblers, but there are so many others, and I would like to say thank you very much. This medal also belongs to them, but I really thank for their endeavor. And Mr. Minister, today I'm wearing the Czech colors. By the way, same as you, the blue, white, and red. And this is also a little bit the Japanese color, white and red. So, Mr. Minister, friends, colleagues, our heart will always wear these Czech colors. Thank you very much.